Hey guys, what's up? We are back again, making
What up,
faces,
though?
hanging loose. How you doing? It's me with my boy Superjaz over
There it is.
here.
There it is. There it is.
Got him over here. You know me, it's your boy, the sublimely magnificent, big ugly himself, Omari Ellis. That's right. Do the thing like in the intro to the channel, the video. Anyway, we're here and we're about to talk about some more Dragon Ball. The Brawly movies are over. There's two more of the default run left, and we are here to talk about some Fusion Reborn.
Dragon Ball Z, not Dragon Baller. You
Uh,
left the Z out.
as far as I'm concerned, the manga is called Dragon Ball the whole way through, so it don't really matter. It's all Dragon Ball.
Your
Alright,
boy could never get it. I could never get into DBZ. I mean, not DBZ, DB. Could never
yeah,
get into Dragon Ball.
it's alright. Anyway, here we are
Go ahead.
talking about Fusion Reborn. And yeah, we've been hopping into it so far. Might as well keep on doing it, right?
Yeah, there.
All right. So yeah, movie opens up. We got the other world tourney going on. And, people fighting left and right. And what is it? Goku versus Pecan ends up being the finals. And they're like, this won't be like the same as it was in the TV show. I like fighting. Meanwhile, King Kai and the other Kais are like arguing over whose champion's gonna reign supreme. And eventually,
hmm
one of them's like rooting for Pecan just because it'll piss off King Kai, who's just like, yeah, Goku is the best. Goku, Goku, Goku.
Isn't
Uh,
it PyCon? It's PyCon, isn't
Pycon,
it?
Pecan, I don't know. Pycon, probably.
He's not a fucking like nut.
I mean, he could be. This is Dragon Ball we're talking about.
He's not a nut you make pies with.
Yeah, I mean, he could be. Ah, a Pycon. I see what
And
you did there.
oh, I wasn't even trying.
Uh,
I was thinking pecan pie. Shit, then that did work. Anyway, go ahead.
anyway, so that ends up being the finals. Meanwhile, we got a different, like, movie opening. Oh, we got the old movie opening. Like, where, or at least the song. But we got a power video clips. So I thought that was kind of weird. It's like the same video clips from We Got a Power, but with the old movie theme, like
I don't really pay
before
attention to the
childhood.
openings most of the time,
But
so
so,
like I either skip over them or like
well,
barely pay attention. So I
at
didn't
least on the
notice.
version I watched. Anyway, come back to the thing. We got a bunch of souls going into the afterlife, going through King Yima's thing. He's proving who goes to heaven, who goes to hell. And it seems everything's fine. People packing up. They're like, "All right, go on to heaven. Oh, time to go to hell, guys. You know you've been naughty. You know you deserve this. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. We don't have all day." And apparently, souls going to hell got to go through this thing called the Soul Purifier. I guess it removes all their evil taint or whatever, but they still go to hell anyway.
Hmm
Okay. Uh, so there you go. Get all the evil stuff removed. Meanwhile, you got this jackass with headphones. Listening to the headphones, rocking out to the music, annoying
He's a
everybody and
teenager.
everything. But still, he's still being a jackass nonetheless.
No, I know. Yeah, I agree.
Just like, it's like, oh, I want. Clearly, nothing's gonna go wrong with this guy. Some guy comes down, tells him like, "Hey, King Yima can hear that shit. Turn it down." Oh, but I'm just trying to liven up the place. Whatever, turn it down. That's all we're saying. Listen to your damn headphones. Okay. Also, that thing's getting full. You should probably change it. But yeah, he's like, okay. Goes right back to dancing. He's like, yeah, you let me listen to my music.
Right,
And
right.
then fucking sure enough, oh no, it explodes. Who would have guessed? The machine
And
goes, huh?
I was say, and then the movie just got. I like Fusion Reborn, but I think I said this in the last movie that we did. I like Fusion Reborn, but I have always thought that this fucking plot was just weird.
Yeah,
I was gonna say the movie just got weird when that shit exploded on his ass.
yeah, it exploded. There's like gas everywhere. He's like standing in it, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna get fired, guys!" Like, get the fuck out of there! And then all of a sudden, he like starts turning yellow. Then he grows into this big fat thing. It's like Johnny Pa. It's like what the Everything starts
Mm-hmm.
freezing over at the check-in station, and they're like, "What?" Some kind of like thought plasm or whatever the hell they call it, thought form, starts covering the thing. Meanwhile, on Earth, evil people start reviving. Just regular ghosts start reviving. The gates, they're like, "Oh no! If this happens, the gates to heaven will be closed, and the gates to hell will be open for anyone to pass through. Oh no! We're gonna be screwed." And it's like, bam, okay, we're hopping right into the action. None of that stuff from the previous movies where it's like, we're a half hour in and still no
Right.
titular character. Um,
BoJack like that. BoJack did that shit.
BoJack, Shit Monster versus the B Team. Oh, the
Bruh.
movies did that. Uh, I'm sorry, Bio Shit Monster versus the B Team. You're right. Uh, So yeah, so we're hopping right into it. Meanwhile, Otherworld turning, they're fighting, and all of a sudden it starts getting affected by this whole shenanigans of everything getting covered in this goop and like forming. They're like, "Oh man, we need to stop this. PyCon, you should go." Goku's like, "I don't want to go like that. That'll make the match end in a forfeit, and we'll never know who wins." Of course, whatever. But they're like, "Nah, man." The super dude's like, "Nah, man, I'm kind of like hippie sounding. You know, we can always have that fight later. We can do this later." And he's like, "Yeah, cool, let's do it." He's like, "Hey, PyCon, grab onto me. We're gonna instant transmission there in style." So they go, whatever. They get
It
there.
was Grand Kai was the guy, right? The
Grand
Grand
Kai,
Kai.
Grand
He's
Kai.
like, yeah, yeah, hey, you're right, Grand Kai. Yeah,
Yeah, hey, hey, how you doing? What do you say? Smoke some reefer. Uh,
basically.
So they go, they get to King Yemma's place. Everybody's trapped. They try to break it out to no avail. King Yemma's like, "Hey, it's the thing on the ceiling. God, stop that. What's on the ceiling?" Sitting on the ceiling. He and Pycon gets up there, yells at him, "Get off the fucking ceiling!" And he just flicks him away like he ain't shit. And it's kind of funny. Also, meanwhile on Earth, like Gohan and Videl were Videl was chilling with Gohan and Goten and Chi Chi and everybody when they get the message that, hey, people are coming back to life and we need help with stuff. And Gohan goes with her to start trying to fight people. Anyway, back to this, so Pecan gets flicked away. Goku gets excited, like, "Oh boy, I get to fight this! Awesome!" And Pecan, sorry, I keep calling him Pecan. Pycon is like, the hell you say I want to fight it. And he's like, "Nah, you gotta get everybody out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and fight it. I'll lead it away while you free everybody." So he leads it to hell, and it actually follows. It's like, "Follow me!" It's like, "Ah, and goes to fucking hell, and then it just makes a fuck ton of mini clones of itself. All start attacking Goku, and Goku's like, "These things are weird. They're kind of cute. Oh no, they're scary." And then he beats the crap out of them. Meanwhile, we go back to Earth. Gohan and Videl are fighting undead for a bit, only for Frieza to show up, who gets bodied in one hit.
hmm Frieza showed up. I think did Cell show up?
I don't think so. I was expecting him to, but
But fucking Hitler.
yeah. Frieza shows up. Hitler's roaming the Earth. That's what I'm saying. When all evil people go on, Hitler's roaming the Earth. But Frieza shows up, gets bodied in one hit. Meanwhile, Hercule's beating up zombies and like, "Man, nobody's around to watch. I gotta go find somebody to watch." So he goes off looking for people. Goten and Trunks, we cut to them searching for Dragon Balls. I'm like, oh. So meanwhile, while this is going on, they're searching for Dragon Balls again. Okay. Goten gets hit in the head. Goten gets hit in the head with the golf ball, and is like, "I don't know what jerk did this, but I'm gonna hide his ball from him. That'll show him." And the guy goes,
hmm hmm
"Hole in one, I did it!"
And he was fucking
Yay!"
crying,
Yeah,
like weep.
yeah, like, "I did it!" I'm like, I like that. Anyway, that was a nice like 2 second joke. Anyway, turns out the Dragon Balls aren't just randomly they're looking for them. They're doing them so they can insta fix the situation, which is actually not a bad idea. Like, just get the Dragon Balls. Hey, fix this. I don't know why you guys don't try this more often. But turn and when they did it, I was like, you know what? These guys are spoiled compared to the rest of the world.
Why is that?
The Dragon Balls exist in the world for anybody to find them. you know, should they put in the time and get their wishes. These guys
Right.
literally are just like in a heartbeat always because of Bulma's technology and shit. Like, need the Dragon Balls. All right, it's been like 15. It's been like 3 hours. We got them all, and they're like always the
Yeah.
ones making the wishes. And the dragon comes
Yeah.
out, and he's like, "Oh, I, I actually can't fix this."
Oh, you forgot. You forgot. Like you skipped over the joke they made with Hitler that I thought was actually pretty funny, which is a weird sentence to say. But
Oh well, he hadn't fought them yet. I think.
oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, I know what you're trying to talk about. Yeah, they haven't
okay.
fought him yet. But yeah, the dragon's like out there. He's like, "I'll fix it, sure." Oh wait, I can't. And then they all get like
Hmm.
sad, and he's like, "Do you have any other wishes? I grant 3 wishes, you know."
Like
And
I
then,
need y'all. I need y'all to do something here,
yeah,
right?
and they just like sit there and just ignore him. I'm like, oh, well, they had no reason for summoning a dragon that grants 3 wishes than this one thing. And see, that also goes back to being spoiled. Like, we can just summon them another time if we need to. Meanwhile, we cut back to hell, and now Janempa is kicking the shit out of Kakarot, just beating the hell out of him.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Kakarot
He's
eventually
fucking him
gets
up.
mad and is like, "Fuck this, Kamehameha!" And the dude just clones Kakarot and shoots it right back at him, and he's like, "What
Was
the
that me that shot me? I remember that line from when I
fuck?"
first watched this movie years ago. Was that me that shot me? Yeah.
Yeah. And then this thing, okay, this thing is fucking weird. The
I
Janemba.
told you. I told you I like this movie, but it's weird as shit.
Yeah, no, like, and I remember it from the past too. Yeah, dude, fucking John Nimmer's weird. He starts shooting fucking like balls out of the fucking holes in his
Out
stomach.
of its like nipples or so. Yeah.
It's like,
It's like
yeah,
little dog udders and shit. Dog
yeah,
nipples.
yeah. It's powerful though. You know, it's wrecking shit all around. And meanwhile, Pycon is yelling, gets mad, and just like kind of yells out in anger. And then the thought form cracks, and he's like, "Wait, that might have just been a coincidence." Yells harder, nothing happens. He's like, "Yeah, it was a coincidence." And then it cracks again. And he's like, "Oh, well, I'm just gonna yell random stuff at it." Blah 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 blah. And if I remember correctly, because I think when I first saw it, I saw it subtitled. I think it was probably a fan sub, but it was subtitled. And I'm talking about years and years ago, and I'm pretty sure he
Mhm.
was just straight up swearing.
Oh, in the
He's like,
fan thing.
"Fuck you, you stupid fucking thing. You're doing some fucking shit." Blah blah blah. So yeah, he's swearing at it. Meanwhile, Kakarot starts trying, finally, and goes Super Saiyan 3. And he's like, "You're the only one since Majin Buu. You're the only one other than Majin Buu who's made me do this." It's like, wait, so this is supposed to Buu suck? Whatever. So, he goes
Hildegard's gonna
ahead.
do it in a few movies anyway. So
Yeah. So, he goes Super Saiyan 3, starts fucking wrecking it, just beats the shit out of him, and then like destroys it, and then it looks like he's like, "Yeah, I did it," and then it just starts jellifying and turns into a smaller, sleeker, redder, more intimidating creature.
it gets sucked into itself.
Yeah, like
Like,
jellifies into itself. And then, meanwhile, after that happens, we cut to Gotenks. I'm just gonna call them Gotenks. They're Goten and Trunks, but you know who they are.
not the fusion, but yeah, I
Yeah,
got you.
Goten and Trunks fighting Hitler, and they start shitting on all his army and stuff. And he's like, "Blonde hair," and they go Super Saiyan, and he's like, "Blonde hair, blue eyed, super strong. I'm surprised I'm not recruiting them.
No, he said I should recruit them.
I should recruit them."
I remember that line from when I first watched it years ago too. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
Like it's like kudos Dragon Ball Z people. You actually found a way to make a Hitler joke that was actually really funny.
well, I mean, people like mention the fact that a lot of like anime, like main characters do the fucking Aryan thing with the blonde hair, blue eyes. Not necessarily being racist and anti-Semitic. Just Aryan doesn't mean anti-Semitic. It just means a type of person.
Right.
But yeah, the
Well, he
dragons
said,
are
I,
Super Saiyans with that. The fucking Naruto's a blonde hair, blue eyed person. You got a whole bunch of that stuff going
Okay, I didn't think about that, but yeah.
on. Anywho, so yeah, he makes his line about that. Meanwhile, we cut to Janemba like fighting Kakarot, and he's just got all these extra powers where he's making portals and shit, warping reality around him. Sees a thing on the ground, turns it into a sword, and he's actually taking it to Kakarot. He's like beating the shit out of him.
It was some like little small little tube looking thing, wasn't it, or some shit? And he
Yeah,
just like,
some fucking
now I have
thing.
a sword. Yeah,
And
like
it's like a fucking dimension sword, damn near. It's cutting shit out of districts, seems to damn near cut through the fabric of reality itself. This sword's pretty fucking awesome.
some
And
lizard man thing. Yeah.
eventually, he traps Goku in the same stuff he trapped King Yima's place in, and is about to kill Goku, and Goku gets saved. Da-da-da-da-da-da, by Vegeta. It's like, I told you I'm the only one that can kill you, Kakarot. And it's like, okay, let's go. Vegeta, you're in this movie too. I'm cool with that. He gets some blows in at the start, and then he gets bodied too.
Mm.
And then Goku's like, come on, Vegeta, but we can't beat it. It's like, can this thing be beaten? Sure, we have to work together. Does that even matter if we work together? If we fuse. Oh no, I'm not fusing. I ain't doing that shit. No, we gotta do the fusing. I'm not fusing with you. I don't want to combine bodies with you. So it's like, oh great, we got another Brawling movie on our hands. Oh hey, Vegeta, everybody needs to put our thing on our head. Put our energy together. No, fuck you. But that's the only thing that can help.
But Vegeta.
But, but
but
it doesn't really last. But luckily, the argument doesn't last too long because Janemba shows up, attacks them again, and they get put into a corner. And Goku's like, "Look, okay, we don't have to fuse, buddy, if you don't want to. We understand. I understand that that's weird to you, but you know, we do have an option. We can run, and just survive and wait this out." And Vegeta's like, "Nah, I can't run. I'm too much of a warrior to run, but I also don't want to do this fusion thing. Whatever, fine. I'll fucking do it because the only other option would be running away, and I don't want to be a bitch like I was
fuck,
four
fuck
movies
that,
ago."
right? Mom, what is it? Mom, Vegeta's not fusing with me.
And then he agrees to dance, and then Goku's like, "All right, here's how we do it. You do the few. It's like fighting stances and water ballet. What? I ain't doing that
That's what I'm
before."
saying, right? This ridiculously masculine, prideful motherfucker, and you gonna tell him some shit like water ballet? I was like, bruh, I was like, Goku, you fucked up.
Ha!
No,
The two
like
rivers become one, and everything's fine. And he's like, "Oh hell no,
the
I'll die."
the worst description for Vegeta, right?
Yeah, he's like, "Okay, I'll just fucking die if that's what I have to do." No, we have to.
right.
So they eventually do it. Vegeta's like, fine. He's like, "What? No one's gonna see us. Let's just do it." And he's like, "Fine." So they go ahead, decide to fuse, but Vegeta doesn't stick his finger out. He goes fist to finger.
Oh, was it fist?
And
Okay.
I think it was fist to finger, and they end up being fat Gogeta, or as King Kai and friends started calling him, Vetku, instead of
Right.
Gogeta. They're like, haha, you were expecting a Gogeta, but I think that's more of a Vetku. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then I get like almost immediately annoyed by the fat jokes. The farts, the other stuff he was doing, I'm just like, this is going
They
on.
made them. I gotta rewatch it. I don't even remember
He
noticing.
started farting all
Maybe I
over
was
the
doing
place.
something
He
else.
started farting like in Janemba's face and like, oh, I can't move and stuff. Oh no, and just like a lot of farting. But eventually, Janemba does catch him and is about to like wreck him. Meanwhile, Pycon's still yelling at the thing. Takes his time to like breathe here and there. And King Yimba's like, "You'd have broken it already if you didn't stop taking a break." You ungrateful motherfucker! Yelling, and then they get cornered as Vetku. Let's just call Fat One Vetku. They get cornered, and Janemba's about to deliver the killing blow just in time for the fusion to end. They split apart, go in for the attack, temporarily distract them. They're like, okay, we gotta redo it again. I'm not doing that. Fusion sucks. You see what just fucking happened? And King Kai tells them, well, it's because Vegeta didn't stick his finger out. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? That's all it takes for that shit to happen? I gotta be that fucking precise? I fucking hate this thing. No, you gotta do it again. Okay, fine, we'll try. But Janemba's like, I ain't letting that shit happen again. Janemba doesn't ever say anything once he turns into the sleep form. Yeah, he just laughs and makes random noises. But
To be fair, I will say real quick. To be fair, he barely said anything as Janem Pa, except
he still said something.
Janem Pa.
He still
So
just said stuff. But
okay.
he's like, all right. Pycon shows up like, I'm tired of fucking yelling this shit. I'm gonna buy you time. And then he's like, you know what? I'm pretty sure since you seem to be made of the same shit, if I yell at you, it's gonna work. And it kind of does. His like armor cracks and everything when he yells at him. So Goku and Vegeta fuse. They do it right. And meanwhile, on Earth, while fighting the Nazis, Goten and Trunk go, our dad's fused. Let's do it too. How the fuck do you know they fused?
Because they can sense their energy. I don't fucking know.
How the fuck do you know they fused? They're just, our dad's fused. Let's do it too. And then they fuse and wreck the rest of the Nazis. And Gogeta fuses and then just beats the
He
shit
beat the
out
shit out
of
of Nimba.
him.
Yeah, he whooped.
Just beep boop bop. Beats him easily, a little too easily, but he does it. He's fucking dead. Just, and then all the undead go back from whence they came. The evil stuff that made Janemba what he was, Phage, and the teenagers like, oh no, and just runs away scared. Vegeta fades away back to hell in the afterlife because apparently he went to hell and Kakarot didn't. He like, you were good, I wasn't. So I usually live in hell. Afterlife sucks for me. It's like, okay, sure. But yeah, all the undead go back from whence they came, and then it cuts to like the kids flying around and with Gohan and Videl, and they're like, haha, we saw something. They're like, what did you see? We'll never tell. What did you see? Wait, were you guys spying on us? Kissy kissy. And he's like, oh, that. And Videl's like, he's like, come on, don't tell mom. And Videl's like, this is embarrassing. And then it just cuts to the dragon, the poor dragon, just sitting there.
Oh yeah, you guys gonna make a wish?
Are you guys making another wish or something?
That shit was funny.
And then it cuts to the ending song, which I'm not gonna lie, I listened to it a bit and I'm like, I like this ending song, even if it is pretty much just saying Dragon Ball over and over again.
I didn't even
it's like,
didn't even listen.
It was in Japanese, but it's like Dorago Umbaru over and over again. And it's like, okay, he's just saying Dragon Ball over again, but that's still cool. But yeah, so that's the movie, Fusion Reborn.
Fusion Reborn, baby.
Short and sweet. Not much to say, like, negative, positive about it. It was better than I remembered. It's not OMG fantastic great, but definitely a good palate cleanser from the last one. Definitely something that's like, alright, you know what? Yeah. Brought in the A-Team with freaking Kakarot and Vegeta and just had a movie about them. God, that go. All in all, I like the villain. He was intimidating enough until he fought. I still hate the fact that once the people got on some kind, it's either something that seems to be the case with these movies is either the villain is either too fucking powerful for the heroes, or the hero does a power up that just literally shifts it the other way and they just shit on the enemy, one shot them and kills them.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have liked for, hey, we powered up, now we're even, and now it's a struggle. Let's go. Who wins? Oh, the heroes still win. You know what I mean? Not, we started trying. Brawly's about the last time that happened, I think.
I'll say, yeah, the first Brawly is like the only movie that like didn't just have it instantly be, you know, a one hit like defeat when the hero powered up. Like they had, they did, but it was
quite literally a one hit beat the enemy. When
this is what I mean. So I mean, they did, but the way they did it the last second and everything. We talked about Brawly was like
it required everybody else putting their power into him, not Kakarot started trying.
And Brawly did a lot of stuff like different, which made it good. We talked about it.
So. Yeah, Bojack was literally and then Gohan tried. The end.
Fucking Bojack. Bojack has so much potential, but Bojack was just, hey, we're doing this other movie that has nothing to do with Bojack. Oh, what's up, Bojack? Oh, I'm gonna whoop your ass. No, you're not. Bojack was like, yes, I am. No, you're not.
Yeah. So that's that. So yeah, I give it a 7. There it is. Put it on the screen. 7.
Yeah. Word. I like the movie, man. I like you said. It is better than Bio Brawley. I'll admit, because Bio Brawley's not that good. I just all I ever said was it's not as bad as you say. But Bio Brawley's not that it's not that good, and this is much better than the last one. Yes. Like I said, I like this movie. I just remember, and it's still true. The movie, the plot is just weird as fuck.
It is. It
This
is.
fucking teen dude gets some goo on him and turns into this big puffy what the hell happy monster. He gets his ass whooped, sucked into himself, and turns into this lizard man that is stronger than this giant. Meanwhile, Pycon is screaming at this bubble. What? The movie was weird, bruh. I like the movie. I really like it, but it was just a whole lot of huh. So yeah. Um, but that being said, I like the movie. And I've been sitting here kind of debating if a seven is worthy, or is it worthy of an eight. I'm not sure. I'm gonna play it safe and give it a seven, even though I'm thinking maybe giving it a 7.5. I'm gonna go ahead, agree with you, give it a seven because while it is good and it is better than some of the other ones that we've seen, it's not like oh my god, But it is
Mm-hmm.
good though. So let me see if I could do it too.
There we go. 7.
Did it work? It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. It
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's right there. Don't you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me do it again. Let me get it again.
All right, now,
Okay.
now you're just being rude.
A little bit. Hey, you know why?
Yeah.
Uh, what's the next movie, man?
Yeah. Damn, we're already done talking about it. Yeah. Next movie.
7 out of 10. There you go. Bruce Reborn. Yeah.
Next movie is, I believe, Dragon Fist. If Goku can't do it, who can?
I told you when I first saw that movie, I saw it. I saw it back in the early days of YouTube, back when they had so much copyrighted material on that shit that they had full movies that people got on there before YouTube cracked down on copyright laws.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the first time I saw Wrath of the Dragon, it was the subtitled Japanese dub.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, what was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
Super
Super Dragon Fist. If Goku can't do it,
can't
who
do
can?
it, and right,
As opposed to
and
just Wrath of the Dragon.
right. So I actually to this day I have yet to see the English dub of this movie.
I think I saw it on Cartoon Network.
I remember this being one of my favorite. I think I said that earlier too. I remember this being one of my favorite ones. Like again, I saw the Japanese version with the English like subtitle, but I remember this being one of my favorite DBZ movies. So we'll see if that still holds up. But yeah, I remember really like kind of feeling this one. I do think that it was kind of funny though how they called it. If Goku can't do it, who can? And then Goku goes, "If I can't do it, who can?" Like in the movie he says that shit, but no word. Uh, cool. I'm done.
Yep. So there you have it. That's our review. Nice and short and sweet and to the point. We got my boy Superjaz. If you want to know where you can find him, you can find him online. You can find his album with same. It's the same difference that you guys still call yourself with that.
The name of the rap duo is same difference. Yep.
Yeah, same
The rap
difference.
singing duo.
Yeah,
Cause
the rap singing duo. He does some rapping. His boy does the singing. They're really good. Got the songs. Go check them out. The album is called 20 something. Get it while it's still accurate. There we go.
20 something, not the word 20, but the number 20.
Yeah, 20. 20 something is in 20 something. It's in the set of 10. You know what I'm talking about. Going out there and do that. Obviously, you can catch me at twitch.tv/geotavi doing that, and you can always catch me here. But we're gonna be good. We're gonna
How
go
do how do you spell Geotabi?
Giotavi.
Bam.
Bam. Links in the description. You guys have a good one. Adios. This.
Bye, y'all.